Good afternoon. Welcome to another 20-minute Pilates Flow. So we're not going to waste any time here. We're going to get onto a soft place, either a yoga mat or some carpeting or a rug. And we'll spend the first portion of our time on our backs, building core strength and building coordination through movement and breath combined. And then we'll spend a little time on hands and knees, gradually making our way up to standing, and then we'll be ready to go to the rest of our day. All right? So I'm gonna scoot back here. We're going to begin in this bent knee position on our backs, relaxing the length of your spine into the floor, including the shoulders. So think of just having a little bit of a walk away from your ears with those shoulders, and then relax your arms down by your sides. Starting with some gentle pelvic tilts here. So rolling the pelvis back, your lower back grounds into the floor, and then releasing maybe a little bit of arch as long as your lower back is comfortable with that. So let's go into these pelvic tilts, connecting the breath. Breathing in as you tilt back, and breathing out as you relax forward. And again, breathe in, tilt back, and breathe out, relax forward. A few more times like this. Check in with the rest of your body. Make sure you're not tensing up or overdoing. So that's the real fun thing about Pilates kind of combined into a flow or a yoga, Strala yoga principle, is that we're really making sure that we're not being overachievers with our movement, that we're not building tension, but we're only using the right muscles to do the movement that's necessary, keeping everything else easy and relaxed. All right, let's take these pelvic tilts and let's flow them right into bridges, any amount, tilting back, floating the hips up, keeping a nice long line from the knees to the shoulders. Exhale, really sit down. We're going to do about 10 of these. Breathe in, float up. And exhale, float down. So let's see if we can get into a nice flow where it's the same speed of movement all the way up. And then you reverse, same speed of movement all the way down. And breathe in to lift up. Exhale, release down. And breathe in. And out. Let's do 3 more here. Floating the hips up. Placing them down softly. And 2 more. Breathe in. And out. 1 more time. Breathe in. And out. Awesome. All right, so we're going to place our lower back into that grounded position. The pelvic area is rotated backwards slightly, so your abdominals are working to keep that lower back in place. If you feel the lower back peeling away from the floor, you know you're doing too much with your legs or your upper body. So keep listening to that. Put your legs back down on the floor if you need to, or put your head back down on the floor. All right, 1 at a time, bringing the legs into that tabletop position. Lower legs parallel to the ceiling. Good. Let's roll the head and the shoulders up, reaching the fingertips forward, and then unrolling the body, relax the head back down. Again, breathing in, rolling up. Breathing out, rolling down. And again, rolling up and rolling down. Same quality of movement as the bridges that we started with. So you're going one direction, nice and smooth, and then reverse. Make your way back down. And then roll back into another one. Breathe in. And release, breathe out. 2 more like this. Roll it up. And roll it down. And last time, roll it up. And roll it down. Let's move the legs. I'm going to keep the head moving in the same way. If you want to keep your head down on the floor, totally fine. We're extending the right leg long and then coming back into tabletop. Lower back is still nice and safe into the floor. Reach the left leg. And then roll it back down to the floor. And breathe in as you lift. And breathe out as you lower. And breathe in. And breathe out. So let's try 2 more sets here. Rest if you need to. Listen to your body. Exhale, unwind. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Here's our last set, unless I miscounted. We still have 1 more on each side. And down. And 1 more up. And relax down. Hug both knees into the chest. Relax the lower back. Little rock side to side. Stretch everything out here. Play around with the ankles. A lot of times in Pilates, if you're doing a little bit of pointing of the feet and you're not used to it, those toes and the feet can cramp pretty easily. It's all right, just stretch them out, flex your feet at any time. Using those little muscles is good for us, yeah? So get out of your shoes and move your feet. Okay. All right, coming back into tabletop, lower back rounded. Let's do some single leg stretch. So for this, we're gonna lift the upper body and hold it in this lifted position unless you need to put the head back down, totally fine. All right, right leg is gonna stay in towards the chest, right hand goes long towards the ankle, left hand on the knee. So the same thing is happening with the legs as what we just did. They're alternating an extension out in front of you, but the head is staying up. And the hands are just floating back and forth from one foot to the other foot, one knee to the other knee. And let's get the breath connected here. So let's breathe in for 1 set, out for the next. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. 3 more times. Rest if you need to. Exhale. Breathe in and out. Last time, breathe in and out. Awesome. Hug those knees right back into the chest. Little roll side to side, nice massage for the lower back while you take a break. And then floating 1 foot at a time, right back down to the mat. Awesome. All right, let's rock the knees softly side to side. Let the lower back rotate a little bit. And we're gonna get into some rotation, focusing on the sides of the core, the obliques that turn us side to side. So we're gonna work on some crisscross. Make sure everything's loose to start with. We'll use that rotation movement, and then we'll come right back here and stretch it all back out. All right? Okay, here we go. Right back into that tabletop position, lower back nice and grounded. Other leg coming up to meet it. We're gonna keep the head one more time in this lifted position. Legs are doing that same alternating pattern. One leg out, other leg out. But we add a twist at the upper body. Opposite elbow goes towards the bent knee, and then come back through center. Switch sides. Back through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale. Same speed of movement throughout. Take your time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. And twist. Good. 1 more time. Stretch those knees into the chest. Roll it a little side to side. Lower 1 foot at a time. This time, let's open the feet a little bit wider apart and into that little twisty stretch again. It's like windshield wipers on the front of your car. Knees are swishing side to side, but take your time. You can hang out, resting all the way over to one side and all the way over to the other side. Let all the muscles stretch all the way out again. Yeah? Okay. Let's roll towards one side. Make our way towards hands and knees. Crawling your way up. Nice loose head and neck. So careful for this position. I don't love this position with your head up. So think of lengthening the back of your neck. The top of your head is just floating towards the wall in front of you. We're going to do some balancing table, but let's start with just the legs, okay? So as we shift our weight towards the left knee, that right leg floats out, making kind of like a tabletop, same height as your back. And then bringing it back down. So your lower back is not arching. Yeah, you're keeping it nice and flat and long. So don't go into this position to try to get your leg higher. Lengthen your lower back. Keep your leg in that straight line with the table. And then lower down. With a breath. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, down. Breathe in, reach. Exhale, down. One more, just the legs. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And now let's join the arms with it. We're going to use opposite arm to the leg, floating out long, and then right back down in place. Nice and smooth. Same speed throughout the movement, just like every other exercise we've done. Coordinate your movement out and coordinate your movement in. And breathe in, reach. And exhale it in. Breathe in, reach. And exhale in. Let's do one more each side. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Awesome. Let's roll through our spines for a second here, going through all the directions you have available. So you've got your cat-cow, rounding and arching, and then you've got your side bending, each way left and right. And then you can make a full circle, connect all the dots between those places. Roll around. No hurry. Don't forget your neck too. So your neck can circle the same way or the opposite way. And then gradually making your way back to center. Let's tuck the toes in back. We're going to lean forward towards the hands a little bit. As we push through the hands gently, the hips float up. And then send the hips back towards your down dog. We're going to soften the knees, soften the ankles. We're going to float the hips a little side to side. Just a little back and forth, relaxing the back. So think of this as a nice stretch for the back. You don't want to hang out like this with your back rounded, yeah? Think of just stretching it out, lengthening, and then looking back towards your knees, lengthening the back of your neck as well. Nice big bend in the knees, soft at the hips. Good, keep your feet in place. Let's just unweight one hand, walk it back towards the feet. Unweight the other hand and walk it back. Keep the hands coming and bend the knees as you come even more. And let's hang here a minute, just stretch and release out the back. Loose head. Turn the head a little side to side. Release any tightness. Good, from the belly, we're gonna start to slowly roll up through that spine. Let the arms just hang. And then one little piece at a time. Rolling you up to standing. The last piece is the tip top of your head, and then you're up. All right? I think we made it. Thanks for joining. I hope you feel great. I'll catch you next time. Bye.